What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be like a drive with me type of video. We're just gonna be talking, okay, like conversation. I kind of want to talk about like self-care in the winter because like I feel like me personally, I am like stressed all the time right now. I be needing to vent and I feel overwhelmed every single time. During the winter is always like kind of tricky because either you're happy or you're like sad. There's no really in between, okay? I'm not sad at all. I'm actually I'm always happy, okay? Like I'm always in a good mood. I notice that I rarely will do like self-care sometimes, and that's just with the situation that I have right now. Here are like, we're gonna talk about like some little tips that I can use and that you can use. Here are some things that you can use during this time of abandonment with yourself. I have been feeling like I just need to vent. I journal sometimes. Like yesterday I was very overstimulated. Like I was like, I need to go journal right now. I was super overstimulated with like work and things. So journaling has been like such an outlet. Like this has also been an outlet too. I have tons of videos on my phone where I like be just talking. Those will never see the light of day because because you don't need to see them. But it's like an outlet for me. Like not so much me like talking to people and getting feedback. That does not help me in any situation. I appreciate the feedback that I get from like the people that I talk to, like my friends. My mom is probably the only person that I like really use that feedback, you know. It's my mama. But other than that, like it's just suggestions at this point with other people that I do go to about certain situations. Being able to journal and like just talk out loud, speak my mind by myself with no one around has helped me so much with that sense. Something else that I think helps with self-care and some things that you can put into your daily routine is just driving with the sound off, no music playing. It's just you in your car and your thoughts, okay? This kind of helps me like clear my mind sometimes, and I'm not really like, it kind of calms me down in a sense. So it's super helpful. You might think like, Shay, why the heck would I want to drive with my thoughts? Like that's what I'm trying to escape. No, you need to drive with your thoughts, because sometimes in situations where you are forced to listen to your thoughts, you are able to get more out of it. Something else that you can like get more out of is just being able to spend time with yourself. This like I spend a lot of time with myself, okay? Probably too much time. More time than I should. A lot of things help me when I'm by myself. Like I feel okay with my personal time. I feel like I take a lot of personal time, but it helps me, okay? So these tips are going to literally be like things that I do by myself with myself, like just because I feel at peace when I am by myself and with myself. With no one around, I am okay. Me speaking on like being by myself is not like me being sad or like whatever. I like to be by myself. Like I don't like other people around half the time because that's like forced conversations for me. And if you know me, I'm a yapper, but also I do not like to have forced conversations, and I feel like that's what it is sometimes. So something else that I would suggest if you are like me and you like to just spend time with yourself is just do self dates. Like I think I took myself on I haven't done it in a while actually, guys, and so that's kind of why I'm making this video, because these are things that I need to re-up on as well. Self dates are like helpful for me because I'm not really worried about anybody else in that moment. I'm more interested in like focusing on the things that I want to focus on. It's a self check-in at the end of the day. Doing self dates are self check-ins for you to make sure you're okay, to let you know that like you can spend time alone with yourself without anybody around, and it's okay. And so other things that help me are like digital detoxes, and if you need a separate video on how to actually do a digital detox, let me know in the comments. It is so helpful. I cannot stress enough how important it is to do a digital detox. It just separates you from everybody else. Like for example, there are times where I self-sabotage or self-compare, especially on YouTube or on social media, things that I'm trying to like grow in. I cannot tell you half the time that I compare myself to people with like millions of followers. That is something that I do, and so I need to digital detox because to kind of like separate myself from that. Separate myself from myself at the end of the day. So that is something that I would not, like, I would do for sure if I were you. I honestly don't even know how many tips we've done. I don't even know what I've suggested. But my whole point of making this video is just for you to, like, for people to see that, like, it's okay to not be okay. Especially in the winter, you have like a lot of people are stressed right now. The weather is like right now in Texas, USA, it is so like rainy right now today, which is like we're blessed because we haven't had a lot of rain, but this is like a mood killer sometimes for people. Not me, I like to sleep, but like I'm going to work right now. But this can be like a mood killer, like the weather. And then obviously it's like the holiday season, so people are either spending time with family, shopping for family, or people are not spending time with their family, and that's like a stressor for them because they don't have a really good relationship with their family. That's some other things to think about in this, like during this time. And if you're one of those people, I would suggest like just taking time for yourself and not having to worry about everybody else in that sense. Having this like little vent session, I actually had a vent session before I did this video. It like worked out a lot because I feel a lot much better. Like I feel much better right now. Overstimulation is a thing. It is a real thing nowadays, and I actually did not know what that word was until somebody told me, and now I use it all the time because like I literally be overstimulated every single day. Especially it being a middle school teacher, I don't be overstimulated about the kids. I be overstimulated about the other things. Self-care is something that's super important to me, even though I've been neglecting myself in that sense because of the situation that we're in right now. Don't let your situation be a reason why you can't do self-care, because at the end of the day, whatever works for you works for you. You don't have to sit down and do a whole situation, like book some stuff, whatever. Like self-care literally can be you talking in your car to a camera, okay, and just getting out your thoughts. Self-care can literally be you pouring up a glass of wine. Self-care can be you making hot chocolate because it's cold outside. Self-care literally can be you sitting on that couch, girl, and watching your favorite Christmas holiday movie. That is self-care. Okay, and I think a lot of people need that right now, so go take that time to yourself because it is okay if you need it. I take 30 minutes by myself after work every single day because like I need that time, or I will be the rudest, meanest person ever, and nobody wants to be around me during that if I don't have that time. So I think doing whatever works for you, doing whatever you need to do, is something that will work out for you. It is your situation, nobody else's. All right, y'all, I gotta hit the deck because I gotta go work. That is it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.